An Impact star is making a WWE return after a shocking exit storyline. Plus, future Ronda Rousey plans have been revealed, and are WWE starting a boxing promotion? It's all in the wrestling news right now. Let's talk Eric Young. He was violently removed from Violent by Design the other week, and there was a little bit of speculation that got circulated last night about a possible return to WWE. He was a member of Sanity, a faction that Triple H was very keen to do some business with. And it never quite worked out the way any of them hoped on SmackDown. So off he went, and he's kind of built his own version of Sanity on Impact, one that he was booted out of the other week. And as PW Insider confirms that Eric Young is WWE bound, he is officially written off Impact Wrestling in the most Impact Wrestling way possible. His final TV appearance for Impact Wrestling was last night. It was a vignette that was filmed in secret, according to PW Insider, which features the new leader of the faction Violent by Design, Dina, stabbing Eric Young to death.
Oh my Jesus.
They have a bit in like this prison cell, and they have a bit of a back and forth, and they have a fight, and Eric tries to gouge Dina's eyes out, and eventually Dina grabs a shiv and just kills Eric Young.
Oh my God.
Literally kills him off. I mean, that's a bit of new. That's a new bit of business. That is for me.
Yeah.
PW Insider saying now there's no reported details as to what Young's role and start date will be, or whether he is heading to the main roster of NXT. But it certainly looks as if he is WWE bound.
Man, I really want to see Eric Young in WWE again, because he never really got a go with it on the main roster, did he?
No, I don't think he did.
He was really like tangled up with all the 24/7 title stuff, and we didn't really get to see too much of him, or if we did, it was just a bit like middling. It wasn't really much of anything. So I'd love to see him on the main roster under Triple H as well. I think we could see some really good stuff.
Well, it's a shame we won't, because he was stabbed to death.
Yeah, sorry, channeling Jesus there and John Cena back in the day. What was that noise?
The thing is, this isn't even the first time that Impact Wrestling have killed a guy.
No.
Ethan Page had his heart pulled out when he left.
God, yeah, I forgot about that.
Happened?
Jesus.
Ali got killed in the Nether Realm before she went to AEW. They tried to throw Mickie James under a train. And there's no doubt, I'm sure there's other ones that I've missed. But Impact Wrestling like to... Oh, of course, he got shot, didn't he? There was one guy that got shot in House of Impact. You'll know who it is.
I don't remember.
Hit me in the comments below. Someone got shot as well in Impact Wrestling. They like killing someone off. Taya Valkyrie got arrested for attempted murder. Or actual murder, actually.
I kind of actually never pieced all this together. That's kind of it. I kind of like this.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
He likes a bit of murder.
It's like just a little bit of murder every now and then. It's like its own separate sort of universe, and then people turn up elsewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I kind of like that.
So hopefully, if he can resurrect himself, Eric Young, potentially making another run at WWE.
He'll be fine.
What's Ronda Rousey got in store for the next few months,
Well,
Andrew?
let me tell you, WrestlingNews.co are saying that they have been told that Raquel Rodriguez will challenge Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's Championship at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Now, Rodriguez has been selling her left arm after being attacked by Rousey and Shayna Baszler as well. Last Friday on SmackDown, Rousey forced Rodriguez to tap out to the armbar submission.
She did.
As for post-Royal Rumble plans, WrestlingNews.co haven't heard anything yet for Rodriguez, but they are told that Rousey is scheduled to go into WrestleMania as the champion, which would suggest that she will retain the belt at the Rumble.
This is a great shout for Rodriguez.
Yes.
I think, somebody who I think you could easily build a division around. And I really like to see her in the mix there with Ronda Rousey. There's a story that they've already planted a seed with that they can pick up on.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think Rodriguez, whilst, as you say, it doesn't look like Rousey will lose the title to Rodriguez, Rodriguez seems like a more credible threat than, say, a Shotzi.
Definitely. She feels like she's being built up once again. Once she moved to the main roster, I think a lot of people were like, why is it just all this sort of smiley gimmick? Like, she's coming out, she's smiling a lot, and there wasn't much substance to her character as there was in NXT. And now I feel like we're sort of building that back up again. I feel like Raquel was being more built up in this little feud between Rousey and Shotzi than actually Shotzi probably should have been in all this. I feel like the focus was a lot more on Raquel Rodriguez. So it does feel as though they are pushing her in that direction, which I'm very excited to see. I think down the line she's absolutely a shoo-in for being a women's world champion.
I think so. I definitely think so. Will WWE start a boxing promotion? Let's talk about that. WWE co-CEO Stephanie McMahon appeared at the Wells Fargo 2022 TMT Technology Summit to talk about a number of things. One of the things that she discussed was WWE making what is known as tuck-in acquisitions. This is where you buy smaller enterprises or companies and absorb them into yours and have them run by your sort of rules and litigations. Stephanie said that tuck-in acquisitions for WWE, they could include smaller promotions that they could run as WWE territories, akin to maybe, ICW, Progress Wrestling, what they were going to do with Evolve a while ago, that sort of thing. But she said even non-wrestling endeavors could be part of this tuck-in acquisition movement, including, to quote Stephanie McMahon, boxing. Now, Stephanie McMahon was very critical of the current boxing situation. She said, who's the lineal champion? Who's the WBC champion? Who's this? It's kind of all over the place, she explained. It drew comparisons to me when Vince McMahon at the XFL conference went, where's my football? Football's rubbish. I can do it better. Stephanie also made comparisons to Vince McMahon's territory trouncing back in the 80s, where she said, my father, Vince McMahon, who was the chairman and CEO, obviously had the opportunity to roll up all those different territories and create one major brand in WWE that is now gone from a regional territory to a global media franchise. She said she wanted to recreate that success in different areas and hoped to replicate the same success with boxing being an idea of one of them. Now, this isn't new territory for WWE.
Yeah.
Historians amongst us will know that Vince's great-grandfather, Jess McMahon, was a boxing promoter. That was kind of how the ball started rolling on sort of combat sports and led to the birth of the Capital Wrestling Association, then it led to the WWE. So it's kind of a rollback from there. But, Andrew, as we know, anytime WWE has tried to do something that isn't wrestling, it doesn't go well.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Are you old enough to remember the XFL?
Vaguely. Like, not being a football fan, I kind of heard about it and I was like, hey, it is what it is. And then it wasn't a thing much anymore, was it?
That is the best description of the XFL I've ever heard. It was a thing and then it wasn't. Now it's not anymore.
And then it wasn't a thing.
But I'm not over time. I'm not anymore.
Obviously, as you said there as well, but there was boxing within the family at one point, and I guess perhaps wrestling and boxing is maybe similar in terms of promotion and whatnot as well. So maybe there's some legs in that. Maybe there's some legs to be had in that. It remains to be seen. It does feel like they just want to sort of branch out and put their fingers in all these different pies now.
But it's part. They are branching out as part of, as I say, tuck-in acquisitions, which is part of absorbing a company and making it more in line with other things. So I quite like the idea of Vince McMahon's grandfather's, Jess McMahon's business being WWE-ified, i.e. big boxing match with a run-in by Tyson Fury.
Oh my God, yeah, power bombs. Somebody
get Floyd Mayweather Jr. a Money in the Bank briefcase where he can run out and have a 9-round match with anyone he chooses anytime he wants. That's what we're thinking, right?
And it'd have to be like so high though, wouldn't it, as well? It'd have to be like sky high. It'd be on a plane. Because if he just reaches up, he's got it.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
A boxing Royal Rumble, anybody?
We've not seen it. So I wouldn't mind to see that, Tom.
There you go. You've heard it here first. More wrestling news throughout the day at cultaholic.com. Maybe some boxing news as well. Who knows? Keys.
Love you, bye.